In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create GeoMap chart in Google Looker Studio. By the end, you'll have a clean, interactive map that visualizes your data by location, and you'll understand the few settings that make it work smoothly. Start by adding the chart to your report. At the top of the interface, click Add a Chart, choose the GeoChart option, and place it on your canvas where you want it to live. Don't worry about perfect sizing yet. You can resize and reposition it after you see your data appear. With the GeoChart on the page, click it to open its Properties panel. This is where the chart gets its brains. First, pick the data source that contains your location information. The data source is simply the connection to your dataset, whether it's a spreadsheet, a database, or a platform connector. Next, choose the metric you want to visualize on the map. Metrics are numeric values like sessions, revenue, conversions, or counts. The map will color regions based on the magnitude of this metric, so pick something that makes sense for a geographic comparison. Looker Studio typically identifies a location field and places it in the dimension slot automatically. If the chart doesn't populate, glance at the dimension field in the Properties panel and make sure it's using your location field. The key here is that the field representing place names or codes must be recognized as a location, not plain text. To ensure that, check the field's type in your data source and change it from text to a location type. Choose the specific location type that matches your data, such as country, region, city, postal code, or even latitude and longitude when applicable. Using the correct type helps the map resolve ambiguous names and plot them accurately. For example, if your data lists countries by their ISO codes, set the type to country code. If you have city names, choose city, and consider including country context in your dataset for cities that exist in multiple countries. Consistent naming conventions and standardized codes make geocoding far more reliable. Once the location field is typed correctly and your metric is selected, the map should immediately shade regions according to your data. At this point, you can gently adjust the chart size so labels and color gradients are easy to read. If the colors look flat, verify that your metric has variation and that the aggregation, like sum or count, matches your intention. That's all. You've added a GeoChart, pointed it to the right data and metric, and ensured your location field is set to a proper location type so the map works as expected.